Hey, what's going on, everyone? Carlos here, Carlos Gill TV. Today is day 6 of 365, and I'm coming back at you with a new video blog every single day between now and the end of this year, trying to drop as much education, motivation, and inspiration as I possibly can to all of you out there. So thanks a lot for watching. Let's get right into it. First, I want to say thank you to everyone out there that over the last 24 hours has taken the time to reach out to me, whether it be through Twitter or through Facebook or LinkedIn or text or call, and has taken the time just to reach out to me to see if I'm okay and offer their help. It really means a lot to me. It's been a very emotionally and mentally exhausting 24 hours. Anytime that you either lose a job or that you are put in a situation that really makes you think of what's next because you didn't necessarily plan for it, it really sucks all the energy and the life out of you. But with that being said, I want to again just thank every single person out there that has taken the time just to care. It really means a lot to me. It's really humbling. It's really gratifying just knowing that everything I've done over the last 7 years really comes together at a time like this. I've spent 7 years now building a social network, tooth and nail, not being compensated for it, at my lowest moments financially, during the recession when I was starting a business. I never gave up. I never gave up on the power of a relationship. And whether it was speaking to job seekers at seminars and job fairs when I was running Jobs Direct USA, or whether it's been over the last several years where I've been in a corporate role, but I've still maintained relationships with people. One thing that I've always professed is just the value of the relationship and why you never want to go ahead and take your eye off of continuing to network and grow your social network, because at the end of the day, that's something that no employer and no one can take away from you. And that's real talk. So let's go ahead and talk about what the last 24 hours have been. And first, I want to go ahead and say that I wish I was making these videos as a way to pump up and promote my upcoming book, My Unemployed Life. Unfortunately, that's not the case. This is real life. I am looking for a job. I am on the job market and I am unemployed. But with that being said, I came home yesterday. I immediately turned on the camera. I just talked from the heart about how I felt. I vented out. And after that, a switch went off in my head. I went into like game mode. And people like me, we're just so driven. The way that we're wired, we're hustlers. I like to think I've got the heart of a lion. That's the way I'm cut. You throw me into a situation where anyone else is gonna fail, anyone else is gonna give up, I'm not gonna fail. I'm not gonna give up. And immediately I just went into this game mode. So that switch went off. I immediately just started texting people that I knew on my phone. Very simple. Hey, today was my last day at work. If you know of anyone that's looking to hire for a digital or social media role, please keep me in mind. Very simple. I repeated the same thing on Facebook. I repeated the same thing on Twitter. I did the same thing on LinkedIn. I must have reached out, no joke, to about 300 people last night. Just nonstop, boom, 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 nonstop. And just the replies were outstanding. It was just so humbling, so gratifying knowing that people care, that people want to help. And it's good because it makes me feel that while things didn't work out in my professional role at the job that I just left, I'm not a failure. I'm very far from it. I'm very much a winner. And it's those people that care, that take the time to go ahead and remind me that, again, their words, not mine. People saying things like, you're a rock star, Carlos, you're a superstar, you're gonna be great. It's their loss, not yours. Let me help you. I want to do anything I can. And I know a lot of you out there are asking, well, exactly what happened? Why did you go ahead and leave the job? Did you get fired? Did you quit? And at the end of the day, guys, the reality is this. I can only do so much in a company. I can only bring as much hustle and passion and leadership as possible. But at the end of the day, the way it works at companies is C-level executives, it's like a puzzle, right? C-level executives, they have their goals. They have their agendas. The people underneath them, they have their agendas too. And then when you're more at like the mid-level, people like me, while we're always professing how the company can grow, how the company can advance, how the company can do this and that, it doesn't always necessarily blend with what the company's agenda is. And then when you take people like me that some think of or call a maverick, they get scared by that. They get intimidated. They think of, well, here's a guy who wants to do all these big things. We get it, but that's not where the company is going. And you get to a point where professionally, you have to take a step back and think of, is this really the right fit for me? Is it the right fit for me? Is it the right fit for them? Am I wasting my time? And the reality is we don't have time to waste. I am not someone that wants to be in a role for a prolonged period of time, just wasting an opportunity away when I could be working somewhere else, when I could be giving my all somewhere else to a company that really values and appreciates that. And that's real talk. So I want to kind of shift gears for a moment, and I want to talk about all the steps I've done since then. So like I said before, I came home, I did a blog, I tweeted and texted a lot of people in my network. And today, since then, I uploaded that vlog to YouTube. Right now I'm taking a little bit of a break because my phone keeps ringing, people keep texting, so I need to disconnect completely from social media and from the laptop. After I make this vlog, I'm gonna send out an email to all of my contacts in my network, which is about 17,000 first degree connections. So I'm gonna send them an email, just letting them know about my status, and the word's gonna be out there. So I am officially in hustle mode. I'm excited about what the future holds. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried and scared and concerned also because I've got family to support. But besides that, like I said before, I am a winner, I am a hustler, and I'm a fighter, and I'm going to go ahead and get through this stronger and better than ever. And you can bank on that, and that's real talk. And for those of you out there that are starting the new year in the same situation as me, hit me up on Twitter at CarlosGil83. Let's connect on LinkedIn or even on Facebook. You're not in this alone. There are ways that you can find your next job just one click away. But I tell you this, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of determination, and most importantly, it takes a lot of belief in oneself. But again, remember, you're not in this by yourself. So feel free to hit me up. And hey, thanks a lot for watching. Once again, guys, I would not be doing any of this out there if it wasn't for you, and you back there on the other side of the screen that's watching this video right now. So I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Today's day 6 of 365. Tomorrow will be day 7. And you know what? I'm going to get through this just like everyone else out there in the same fight. That's real talk. Peace and fist bumps. Bam.